Hi guys, this is me Sagar once again from SG Unreal Creation, and into this part we are going to set up our animations into this. In the last part we just set up our equipping system and switch weapon system. So just show you. Uh, when you press F, you can equip two weapons. When you press E, you can equip a current weapon, and if you want to switch that weapon, you just press to Q to switch the weapon, but there is no animation. So we are going to add an animation into this switching weapon and equipping weapon, and also we just make this mesh clear uh, so you can read properly. Right now it's very messy, so we just make functions. We put this all into a function so we can clean this mess. So okay, let's start. Okay, so first of all what you can do is just take this and right click, or take this all, just right click and convert it into a function, collapse into the function. Okay, so name pickup, pickup item, just name it only pickup. So it looks good, not messy. So take this all like this, and first we need to just use this, unplug this and use this only. Right click and collapse into the function and name it unequipment. So because it is unequip function, it will unequip our weapon. Here you can see unequip socket. So what you're gonna do is unplug all this, and you can just name it weapon ref and remove this one. And here you can see it can't plug it. So we need to change the actor type is BPM master weapon object reference, and now it can use. Okay, compile save. So remove this, and now you can just, so it is, clean your project. It's a good practice. You have to clean your project by doing this kind of things. So here we set this is a equipment function, this is equip. uh, so what, we just make this collapse into a function also. Right click, collapse in function, and name it equipment, and open this, and now just throw over here. It will make you a variable weapon ref. So now we need know that this is, and we just also use this throw into here. It will convert a variable for you and automatically set a name for you. So now this is, it is equal to equip, then unequip. It is equal to equip then unequip. If it is not equal to, then we need to equip our weapon. So I think it is more clear to readable. Anyone can read now After this, we just delete all this because we already make a functions, so we don't need this anymore. Just delete this, and we just copy and paste it over here. Same thing for here. If it is equip, we need to unequip and just plug it over here. Same thing here, and this is a secondary. If it is not equipped, then we need to equip our weapon. So it is very handy to change, because this reference is come from the weapon, and it is easily can switchable. So now just take this all and just delete this. What we gonna do is just make a function for this also, for now, like this. Okay, and what we gonna do now, just take all this and convert it to a collapse into macro. We just name this equip and equip. Okay, it is a equip and equip macro, and here again we just need this equipment and equipment. So if primary weapon is valid and primary is equipped, then we need to first unequip the primary. Okay, unequip the primary and quickly equip the secondary weapon. And so now here put a second. Okay, control C, control V, same thing for this, but here we need to switch it. Now primary becomes secondary. So here just need to this and plug it over here. And for if primary is valid and primary weapon is equipped, then we need to first unequip that primary weapon and then switch it to the secondary weapon. Secondary weapon going to equip. Okay, and if it is not equipped, or primary weapon is valid and it is not equipped, it go over here and it will check secondary weapon is valid. If valid, is that equip or not. If it is equip, then first we need to unequip secondary weapon, then we need to equip a primary weapon, so it will cycling the weapon. So if both cases, both weapon is not equipped, like this, if both weapon is on the back, not equipped position, so then we put this. Okay, it falls, then it will go over here and it will switch the current weapon. So here you can see we just over check it which weapon is our current weapon. So the function will work for us, everything set perfectly, and I think it is more visible to understand. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we need one more uh, condition, and that condition is need to straighten connection and condition. We only use this switch function when we have two weapons, otherwise we don't want to use this. So our equip function is good for that, you know. We don't want q to equip our weapon if we have only one weapon. So when we have two weapons, then we want to, use that quick q button. Okay, so here we just put one condition, and if it is true, if we have two weapons, then we gonna use this function, switch weapon system. So we need to make this all collapse into the macro, so it will look nice. Control M. I think your control M is not working because I make shortcut keys for these things. So I will make a video how to make a shortcut keys like this. If I press Control H, it will straight the correction, so it will very handy to boost your work. So I will make tips and trick videos soon. So first of all, but collapse into like this, so you can right click and collapse into macro, and this is a switch weapon. Okay, or whatever you switching weapon switching, or whatever you like. So it will look nice now. You can name it equip, equip and switch, switch weapon system. Okay, and now we're gonna put animations into it. So if you're new and if you watching this series and you just jump onto uh, this video, so you have to check the part first of this zombie tutorial series. Then you understand, in the first video we just add an starter pack, and there is a lot of animation with this pack, so we can use them. And right now we just need this equip rifle standing. So right click and create anim montage, open this anim montage, and we just need to set one. Okay, we just need to set a notification. uh, so little bit room to see better. So when is hand, when is hand, first of all delete, delete. So we can see. So when his hand is going back and grabbing something like here, just make one notification, name equip slash and equip. Okay, you can name it whatever you like. I just name like this. Save it, because sometime it will not showing up into in anim graph. Sometime notification not pop up, you have to save it. So notify equip, yeah, it's pop up. So we need this, we set up this character variable into here. So what we can do is just take this variable and we need to call this function, this. Okay, equip switch, or we just need one function, and oh sorry, we need a one custom event, and name it equip slash unequip. So we know that it is a equipping and unequipping event. Okay, so we just need to call this function into here, equip slash unequip, this one. So when the animation is played and this notify will fire, it will call that function, and it will do our uh, mechanics, fire our thing. So we need to call this into here, and you just first take this mesh and make some room, and play montage, play montage. Okay, montage, yes, this one. Not this one. Play anime montage. Yeah, this one. So put it over here. Okay, we don't need this mesh anymore because it is all from self. So we don't set anything here. So here we just only one montage, any montage, it will pops up, or if you make more you need to find it. This is our equip rifle. So give the speed of animation is 2.5, so it will quickly grab that weapon from the back. So okay, now we can check it. When we press F and when we press Q, okay, this anime montage will not play. I forgot one thing, and here we need make one, add one slot. So click on this button and add one slot. A name is upper body. Okay, so this will save this and close this, and again open it, and now it will pop over here. Just select this upper body, and don't worry about this. If you again open this, it will properly working. So go into blueprint, and here we need to blend this into upper body. So if we don't do this, for an example, if I uh, show you, I'll show you. Just call slot, default slot, and we need to set this upper body slot. Okay, and after this just save this as a cache, cache. When you type new save cache post, it will save the whole locomotion into a cache, so we can use this cache like a macro, so we can call this as many times. So here we name it loco cache. Okay, I think I already set it. Okay, okay. So whatever you if we already save it, just name it a montage cache. Name the montage cache, because here uh, all the montage play through this slot. So name it montage cache, and we just use that montage cache. into here to save it, it will again animating. So when you press now, it will work. You see, but there is this thing. Do you see, if you press continuously, if you heard a voice, so it will stuck there, and we don't want this. We want uh, complete the animation, then your E key is working. So we have a very good solution for that. So unplug this, and we just get get anim instance. So, and here is montage playing. There is very handy thing made by Unreal, is Taj, is I think montage. Yeah, montage is playing, is not is. And is any, sorry, I think is any, yeah, there is any montage playing. Okay, so we don't feed any animation to check whether it's playing or not. This is the function made by pure function made by Epic. This is very handy, and I really like this function. So it will, if any montage playing, it will stop that thing. Like, I will show you. If this montage is playing, it will go false. It will not again and again like this before. Yeah, like this. So now if I use this simple code, and when I press, it won't do anything. Okay, if it is true, then do nothing. If it is false, then do. Now now if you see, I try. Okay. So here one thing, we need to one condition before using this. We need to make one weapon condition. If we have a weapon uh, like this, if we have a weapon, then we need to use this condition. So now if you don't have the weapon, you don't fire this action. And we need to make this all into a macro. Weapon check. I spell wrong. Weapon check, and put a question mark. We just check it, we have weapon or not. Then we convert this into also a macro. Name it montage check. If any montage is playing, it will not fire that thing again and again. So now it's perfectly work fine. And also put it over here. And this thing here. Now check it, and I press E. Nothing will happen because we don't have any weapon. We don't have any weapon. When we have weapon, it will then equip and equip. And I continuously press this. It won't do that thing. So yes, it is working perfectly. And I press Q, this is not working. So we just need more thing. So unplug this, go over here, use both of this, but here we, you know, here we want different condition. Here weapon check and just duplicate, control W, and here at a two weapon check. So here we need to check not or, we just put a and. If we have both weapon, then we use this switch function and call this. First we check if we have two weapons, then it will go here, otherwise not. Yeah, we need to check this montage all the time. Okay, and we need to make one more, you know, montage, and just duplicate this and a little bit change the name, like the ending rifle. This is equip or inches cube. Okay, okay, got it. Equip and equip, and we just name it switch. Okay, just open this again. Yeah, but here we need to replace this. Delete this, or just W. But I'm going to make notify. Click over here, name it switch weapon, and just right click and replace. Okay, and save and input here. Call that switch weapon notify, and go into your, and we need one tools, control V, name switch weapon or weapon switch. Here's some here, and replace this switch weapon. We need to call this weapon switch event here, and I sorry, my mic is a little bit low and I think you don't get a proper sound, but you understand. Okay, so now when this uh, montage playing, it will call this function event, sorry. So when I press Q, no, it won't work. Why? It will call or not. What's going on, man? Thing is okay. Why it's not working? Switch up. Thing is perfect, then why it's not working, man? Let me see why this happens. Live debugging. Everything is working fine, then why it's not working? That's very strange. Hmm, strange. See what problem is. Okay, just first of all do this. I don't think so. It will give some problem, but no, this is not good. Let's check this. What the fuck? That's stupid. Okay, I think the problem is I understand. The problem is it will go here and it will check this function. Okay, so what I going to do is yes. It's nothing. It's one little thing. When he go into this, and it will call this, and it will fire this function, fire this again. So we just need to call this, not this. Okay, for now we just need to call this one. So now we just call equip slash unequip. Now it will work. Okay, so this is a simple fix. Right now we don't want this, so just delete this, because now we use this instead of that. Okay, and just pop a little bit speed, so then it will look nice. Yeah, it is better. And now you see a sliding. Yeah, I forgot to tell you this, because this is not blending the, it's only we want this into a upper body. So what we gonna do is just a little bit change into our anim graph, so it will go into montage, and we just need this montage, and we just need this logo. So now layer blend, we need a layer blend per bone. Okay, we need to blend this montage into 0, and click on this. We don't want this blend pin, remove it, and open this layer setup, open this, and here we need to click on this button, member. It will add a member bone name, so we just need spine 1. Okay, this one, copy this and copy on, touch on this, just spine 1, copy here and save and plug it over here, compile and save. And again click on this mash space rotation. Now compile and save. So now it won't slide. Okay, okay guys, now it won't slide, and it will easily switch your weapon. So next, into next part, we are going to, combat mode and um aim, aim downside, and we do aim offset also. And when you press E continuously, now it's only playing animation when complete. Okay, so thank you guys, I hope you like it and you learn something, and keep subscribe my channel for new videos, and also join my FB page. So thank you guys, see you soon, bye bye.